11 investigates a raid in Montgomery County at two facilities that house at-risk girls in CPS custody.
Some staff members are accused of physically and sexually abusing some of the kids they were supposed to be caring for. Investigative reporter Jeremy Rogowski is live in Willis with the details for us. Jeremy?
The residential treatment facility behind me is called Care Cottage. It's one of two here in Willis that together house about 65 at-risk girls. Many of them, authorities say, have made outcries they describe as simply heartbreaking. A team of investigators led by the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office spent the day gathering evidence to support what they've been hearing for months.
We've had numerous allegations of sexual abuse or sexual contact with some of the kids by staff members. We've also had even probably more with physical abuse with the staff members on kids.
According to this search warrant, the alleged abuse includes choke marks on a girl's neck, another who was hogtied as punishment, and an autistic girl who suffered a broken arm after being aggressively restrained. All of it allegedly against kids originally brought here to be treated for the scars of their troubled past.
They come from the most tragic of circumstances that you could ever imagine. Many of them have been sexually, physically abused in the past. It's a tragic situation for them.
Care Cottage also is accused of trying to cover up a sexual assault allegation, telling CPS it was only, quote, an alleged inappropriate staff relationship. While authorities made no arrests in today's raid, they say that could be coming soon.
It's a full court press from a criminal prosecution standpoint.
Care Cottage's website says its mission is to provide a safe, stable environment for these kids. When we tried to ask some questions at company headquarters, we were told the owner was not available.
I'm not sure what's going on, but I'll definitely try and get a hold of him so he can try and reach you guys.
And we are still waiting to hear back from Care Cottage. As for the girls who are living here, they will continue to live here for the time being. A CPS spokesperson says it is crucial not to disrupt their lives unless absolutely necessary. So despite today's raid and all of the allegations, that CPS spokesperson says Care Cottage is a, quote, safe placement. Mia, back to you.
Some very disturbing allegations there.